What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Ishkanah. Hope you're ready to get tangled in her nice little spider web. Got a nice little Golgari matchup. Loving this matchup already. As far as our opening hand goes, we have Marsh Flask, Golgari, Guildgate. Yeah, I love this. We've got Burgeoning, Fetch Land. Yes, we'll keep on this one. Eternal Witness, can I bring something back? Sounds like a plan. Let's go and pop Ishkanah back up, get the snakes versus spiders. Is that right? Yeah. Love it. Sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and get the Burgeoning down. I think I like that. We'll go and get the Marsh Flats down. Let's go and crack, grab our Bayou, and then we'll be able to get down Fork in the Road. Sounds good. There we go. Grab the Bayou. Let's go for the Burgeoning, get that down, and then anything else we're going to go to pass the turn. We are playing Ishkanah, Graph Widow. Ishkanah has Reach, then Delirium, whenever basically 4 card types in the graveyard. Let's go put the Golgari Guildgate into play. Whenever Ishkanah enters the battlefield and we have an active Delirium, create 3 1/2 green spider creature tokens with Reach. Opponent with Sylvan Carried. Okay, I'm going to get that popped up so we can make sure we remember that one. Bajuka Bog. Let's go ahead and we can Grizzly Salvage. Let's go ahead and get the land drop down for the turn. Let's go for the Windswept Heath. Let's go for the Fork in the Road. Let's go ahead and grab, right now we have at least 3 black swords, and we'll have another one off the fetch line. So let's go ahead and grab Forest and Swamp on this one. Let's put the Forest into the hand. Oh, excuse me, that was weird. I guess the Swamp automatically went in there. Usually we click on it. Anyway, sorry about that. It kind of threw me off for a second. Okay, so we do have the Windswept Heath to go for. We're going to be able to activate that, get the Overgrown Tomb down, and then we'll be online to go for Ishkanah next turn. The only unfortunate thing right now is we're sitting at, we're going to get Bajuka Bog down, exile that Sylvan Tutor. Yeah, and we're only at 2 Devotion right now, so if we do end up going for Grizzly Salvage, we can get that into the graveyard. And then we'll have an active Delirium, and then we can also grab a utility creature depending on what we draw into. So let's go and crack the Windswept Heath. Grab that Overgrown Tomb, put it into play tap. Nope, not going to pay 2 life. Liliana's Death Majesty. Let's go and get the Forest down. And I guess technically we don't have to go for anything, right? We could go for Liliana, not going to be able to swing in. Yeah, let's go and get down Liliana. I kind of like that. I thought about going for Grizzly Salvage, but right now we can just kind of get a nice little black zombie token on the battlefield. And then kind of slowly start working towards Delirium. Alright, now with with Liliana, create a black 2/2 zombie creature token, then put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. So this really works well with Ishkanah in that we can slowly just, get some nice little value on the battlefield. These zombies will protect Liliana, and then we can also slowly start working towards Delirium. Alright, exile a creature card from a graveyard. There's no creature cards right now. Let's go ahead and plus up on Liliana. We're still sitting at 3 card types in the graveyard. Let's get down Cavernous Souls. I guess we'll just go and name Spider on this one. It always feels good to do something like that. Is there anything we want to bring back as far as getting rid of our opponent's creatures? We could Eternal Witness to bring back the Toxic Deluge. I think I like that. Let's go and get down that. Just as a little bit of a backup, let's go and grab the Toxic Deluge. Just going to go back to the hand. And then we'll still be online for Grizzly Salvage. Do we know swing it? No, we can't swing it with the zombie right now. It's just going to run into that that little Sylvan over there. Alright, we're going to pass turn. So, we will be online for a Grizzly Salvage at the end of our opponent's turn to kind of hopefully hit that 4th card type in the graveyard. Chromatic Lantern, okay. And then as far as Liliana goes, we have a -7 to destroy all non-zombie creatures. But, the ultimate's not exactly what we want to go for. So right now we're just going to keep plussing up Liliana, getting those zombies on the battlefield, and then hopefully getting in a spot to where we can go for the Liliana activation without our opponent exiling it, because that will be a bummer. They do have the Chromatic Lantern, which will also allow their lands to tap for any sort of colored mana on the battlefield. But you can see where Burgeoning, man, just gets things out of hand really quick. It's about to be turn 5, and we've got Liliana at 7, and some nice little zombies on the battlefield. Alright, so we're waiting on our opponent, see if they've got anything they want to do for the turn. With Grizzly Salvage, we're going to go for that. Really, top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or land card among them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. And in fact, Grizzly Salvage, this is one of my favorite Magic cards of all time. It's it kind of what we get the summons. Create 2 snake tokens. Whenever snake enters the battlefield under your control, you may return from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go for the Grizzly Salvage. And then right now, if we put the creature in the graveyard, We'll be able to get that out, blow up the Chromatic Lantern. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the Acidic Slime. Alright, so we do have Active Delirium. We can get that down, blast the Chromatic Lantern, kind of cut them off mana just a little bit. Drawn to Worldly Tutor. Alright, so let's go and plus up Liliana. A couple more zombies on the battlefield. Let's go ahead and let's go and send the crew in, I think, on this one. There'll be 6 coming across. Because we can still go ahead and get down Ishkanah on the back end and get those spiders on the battlefield to kind of chump block on the snakes. That's the good thing about going snakes versus spiders, is that snakes are 1/1s and spiders are 1/2. So that's it's a nice little trade you can make all day. Okay, swinging in. Puts them down to 24. Let's go and go for Ishkanah. We do have Active Delirium right now. I do like that. I thought about going for Chromatic Lantern, but since we had Burgeoning out there, we kind of accelerated really quick. So let's see if we can't let our opponent get some stuff going. And then tap for one more. All right, and then we do have that Active Delirium. Get some nice little spiders on the battlefield. Anything else? No, we're going to go and pass the turn. All right, so we do have Liliana on the battlefield. If we need to go for the ultimate on Liliana, we can. -3 return target creature card from. -7 destroy all non-zombie creatures. That'll really only kind of just net us about 3 zombies. So I wouldn't mind slowly kind of working our way towards a nice little a spider. What we can do with Liliana, if we need to, the +1, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token, put it on the battlefield. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. We can use the -3 ability. So if we wanted to put something on top in response to, or set it up to where it goes to the graveyard with Liliana's trigger, we can do that. Just kind of depends on how our opponent kind of taps out. If they still leave up green-black mana, exile target creature card. Black Sun Zenith for 2. Put X -1 counters on each creature. Okay. It's going to take care of the zombies and still leave a little Sylvan out there. Now see if they get anything else down, then we may end up going for that line of play. But if it's open, then we don't really want to jam it like that. We can still go Sylvan Tutor and Worldly Tutor and put something on top that'll give us some nice little value. Let's go and do that. Let's go Worldly Tutor, see what we can draw into. So if we go Kalitas, we can start getting some zombies. I think I like that. Yeah, let's go Kalitas. Let's go Kalitas. Put that on top of a nice little value creature. Ishkanah, unfortunately, we can't. We need to find a way to start bouncing it. Let's go and get down. Let's go and create the. Get the 2/2 zombies on the bat. We're just going to keep applying that pressure to Liliana, and then if we go for the -3 ability, they're just going to exile in response. So we're trying to get as much value as we can. So let's get Kalitas down. And then tap for, there we go. Get down Kalitas. Let's go and we can go ahead and swing in for 1 if we want to. Coming in hot. They are tapped out with 2 cards in the hand. Alright. Puts them down to 23. We're on the board for 1 commander damage. Anything else? No, we're going to pass the turn. So, next turn. We are online for Kalitas swinging in. It's a 3/4. The 2 -1 counters on the Sylvan makes it a -2 -1, so we'll be able to kind of push back through that and then get some nice little. Oh, its owner creates a 1/1. Man, I got. I was a little confused for a second. Exile target creature card from a graveyard. Its owner creates a 1/1 black zombie. Okay. Man, I forgot about that last part right there, and I was like, why do we have? Why did the snake token pop up on our side of the board? Okay, I get it now. We're good. So that's pretty much the only creature we had in the graveyard, actually. All right, draw into forest. Let's go and get the forest down. Let's go ahead and plus up on Liliana again. Create a black 2/2 black zombie creature token. Draw Nebraska. Alright, let's go and swing in. Yeah, we can swing in on this one. I like this. Let's go and push in. We can swing at the whole crew. And, it's just a -2 over there. So we're going to have 4, 6. We have 7 coming across with the Snake Death Touch token. If they do chump block anyway across the board, Kalitas will turn it into a nice little zombie. Alright, puts our opponent down to 16. Then let's go ahead and let's go Acidic Slime. And I think on this one what we'll probably do is go and blast the Chromatic Lantern. Actually, we'll just go ahead and we'll just blast the Coalition Relic. Blast the Coalition Relic, let them still have the Chromatic Lantern. That way if they need some sort of black mana, I'll kind of go from there. Yeah, you know, the better play would definitely have been gone for Chromatic Lantern because that leaves us one black source and forces them on Coalition Relic. But, you know, Commanders, I like to have fun at Commander, and I like to have, you know, if we got a flavor matchup like this, Golgari on Golgari, man, I want this to go on as long as we can. I mean, I want to win the game, obviously, but I like to have fun. Alright, Zendikar Resurgent, whenever you tap land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool, and that land produced when you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Okay. Get that down. Now, we still have no creature cards that we want to actually target for Liliana. We've got a nice little board state developed, though. Oracle. Okay, let's go and get Oracle down, see what's on top. Let's go and get the Golgari Rot Farm down. Let's go and bounce the, I guess we can go and bounce the Bajuka Bog and then kind of get rid of their, graveyard. Get rid of the Coalition Relic. Alright, let's go and swing in on this one. Coming in hot. And once again, we're just going to swing the whole crew in. That's going to be 4, 6, that's going to be 10, and then 11 coming across. Alright, we got the Sylvan blocking on that one to get a nice little zombie token. Puts us down to 8. It's going to plus up on Liliana. And then once again, we're just got another zombie on the battlefield, and we're just going to go ahead and pass turn. So, we do have Scroll Rack. We still have Toxic Deluge in the hand. That way, if they do get something down, we can Toxic for 1 to kind of clear out some snake tokens. And then we still have a nice little board state developed right now to where hopefully we should kind of be able to kind of push past anything they have over there. They did get down the Hissing Quagmire, but that's going to come into play tapped. And it's just a 2/2 black and green element. Actually, I think I need to get that. Probably need to put that in our deck. I think I did pick that up last time. Okay, opponent scoops it up. You can see we're burgeoning, man. Just kind of accelerates some really quick games. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of quick, you know, a lot of fun Ishkanah activations, but off the Black Sun Zenith, when they kind of wiped their spiders out, kind of went on more of a green-black Golgari kind of rock style game plan. And then with Liliana, the -3 ability, with them being able to exile in response, you know, we just keep plussing up, getting a zombie each turn. It's always really nice. So, alright everybody, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks, bye. What's up everybody? Welcome to some Ishkanah. Hope you're ready to get tangled up in Ishkanah's nice little spider web. Sounds like fun. Let's get the commander. Ooh, playing against Saskia. Yeah, we can make this work. As far as opening hand goes, yeah, this looks good. We have Vampiric Tutor, Imperial Seal, Satyr Whitefoot. Yeah, 2 fetch lands. Yeah, I'll keep on this one. Sounds like a plan. Only way that we can make this better is if we had we're on the play. But other than that, I'll take it. We are playing Ishkanah, Graph Widow, Reach, Delirium, 4 more card types. Whenever Ishkanah enters the battlefield and you have active Delirium, create 3 1/2 green spider creature tokens with Death Touch. Then for 7 mana, activation, target opponent loses 1 life for each spider that you control. Playing against Saskia, Vigilance Haste, choose a player, which is more than likely going to be us. Let's go. I'll cover her in a second. Let's go and get the fetch down. Now we're going to crack that and get that out of the way. Let's go and get the. We're going to get the Misty down. Go ahead and grab. We might end up going for. If we go Deathrite Shaman. If we go for the Bayou right now, get down Deathrite Shaman next turn. Yeah, let's go get the Bayou down. I like that. Get the Bayou down. Let's go Deathrite Shaman. That way we'll be online to get rid of their fetch, and we can get another land down, and then probably use one of these Vampiric Tutor or Imperial Seal to grab Phyrexian Arena. Then we can get a little bit of card draw going. Alright, playing against Saskia. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to the chosen player. And then cover both commanders. Yeah, we're good to go. As far as this Ishkanah deck goes, this is pretty much kind of like a green-black rock style deck. We do have a heavy emphasis on closing the game out with Ishkanah's activated ability. It's a little hard sometimes at 7 mana, but some of the ways that we can kind of reduce that, not reduce the cost, but kind of make it a little bit easier on us is we do have Illusioner's Bracers, which is a lot of fun. It allows us to kind of get double activations. Alright, our opponent gets down a Sylvan Library. We may need to kind of find a way to deal with that one. We could Vampiric Tutor and grab Naturalize to kind of get that off the battlefield. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I like that. That'll probably be a deciding factor on this one. That still gives us Imperial Seal on Phyrexian Arena. There we go. Let's grab Naturalize. It's going to go on top. Let's go and get the Bloodstained Mire down. Let's go and crack that. We're still going to go ahead and shock this land in. Shocking the Overgrown Tomb. Going to pay 2 life. And let's go and exile a card. Exile the Wooded Foothills. And we'll go ahead and green to our mana pool. Let's go Naturalize on the Sylvan Library, and then for 1. Okay, main thing we want to do is we want to keep our opponent off any sort of card advantage and make sure that we get all the card advantage. So we can go for the Imperial Seal. Next turn, get down the Phyrexian Arena, get that down. If we want to sequence it a certain way, we actually go Satyr Wayfinder first, get a land into our hand, and then we'll be online to put the Imperial Seal to draw into the following turn. Then we kind of go from there. Now, as far as Delirium goes, we do have 2 instants in the graveyard and 2 lands. So right now we're just sitting at 2 card types. Once we go for Satyr Wayfinder, hopefully maybe we hit either a Planeswalker or a creature off that, and then we can kind of start working towards our active Delirium. Our opponent does shock in the Sacred Foundry, so we'll see what they're getting down. Pretty excited. But yeah, I always enjoy playing against Saskia. It gets out of hand pretty quick. It's pretty gnarly if you don't take care of at least a creature on the battlefield. Green Sun Zenith for 2. Alright. See what they're going for. See if they're going to be able to get down. Excuse me, I had a hiccup right there. But yeah, as far as next turn goes, depending on what we draw into, we're looking at Satyr, getting that down, getting that reveal going. Voice of Resurgence. Okay. Luckily, we don't really have that many instant stuff, speed stuff we're going for. And as long as we don't kill Voice of Resurgence and get rid of that token, we'll kind of be in a good spot. Let's go ahead and get the... yeah, we do have a swamp, so let's go get the Tainted Wood down. Let's go for Satyr Wayfinder. Here's the battlefield. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from them, among them, into your hand. You may put a, right? Yes. For a while there on my channel, I would, I'll kind of explain the mulch story here in a second. Let's go ahead and, I think we made the land drop for the turn. We'll just go ahead and grab the forest right now, just in case we run any sort of land destruction. Let's go and go Imperial Seal. Let's go and grab that Phyrexian Arena. Where are you, Phyrexian Arena? There we go. Get the Phyrexian Arena on top. Anything else? Now we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. If we wanted to, we could exile something with the Deathrite Shaman. But I think we're okay right now. Yeah, we're just going to go and pass the turn. Let our opponent do their thing. But yeah, so Mulch. Mulch is a graveyard-style land card. Is there a ban list? Yes, there is. But with Mulch... so Mulch, it reveals like top 4, top 5 cards of your library, and you put all land cards among them into your hand, and then put the rest into your graveyard. Or you can choose up to, if you just want to dump them in the graveyard, you can. And I play a lot of Grizzly Salvage. That's one of my favorite Magic cards. And Grizzly Salvage says, look at the top 5, grab a land from there. So there was a while there where, like, if I was casting Mulch, I'd only grab 1 land on there, and I always get those comments like, hey man, nope, they are not. They are not. They are not. So add them into they'll fit perfectly in your Saskia deck if you want it. Nope, they're not. Yeah, the only thing that's really banned is kind of fast mana and some of the blue cantrips. Well, they should. Well, I'm not on the ban list, man. So it is what it is. But yeah, so part of the ban list is blue mana spells, delve spells, and some sort of cantrips. A lot of the blue cantrips. Ooh, Kasali Pride Mage. Alright, so that's going to kind of slow us down a little bit as far as going for the Phyrexian Arena. Powder gets down a ranker on the Voice of Resurgence. Okay. If we go for Toxic Deluge, we'll be able to clear the board, get rid of the Voice of Resurgence, we'll get the Phyrexian Arena down, but then we'll put them in a spot to where they can get the token on the battlefield. So we'll see exactly what we're going to go for as far as that is concerned. We are looking at, yeah, we still only have 3 card types in the graveyard. Strong to that Phyrexian Arena. Now, if they do blow up the Phyrexian Arena with the Kasali Pride Mage, it'll get rid of that creature. That'll give us Delirium for Ishkanah. I think I like that. And then we can get in spots where we go Toxic Deluge to kind of clear the board up. Yeah, let's go and get down Phyrexian Arena. That way, kind of force them to use the Kasali Pride Mage on their turn, especially if they want to swing in. If not, then we'll get the card draw going. Get down Phyrexian Arena. And then we'll be able to get down the Catacombs. And we're still going to be online for a Deathrite Shaman activation if we need to before we go for Toxic Deluge. So, do we want to swing in now? We'll just go ahead and let that go through. So, we don't have anything instant speed when we cast our opponent's turn, which will be able to get around the Voice of Resurgence kind of triggered ability. So, and then if they want to go for the Kasali Pride Mage, they're going to have to tap out and go for that. Because if they kick it over to us, if they give our upkeep, we're going to get that little extra card draw. Now, if they do blow it up, that will give us a nice little Delirium, because that'll put us at 4, because we'll finally have a enchantment in the battlefield. And the Kasali Pride Mage in the graveyard, we can exile it, and we'll be able to gain 2 life, just to kind of kind of just get a little bit ahead on mana, especially if we're going to go for a Toxic Deluge for 2, kind of wiping our opponent's creatures out. And then, if we do go for Toxic Deluge, taking care of the Voice of Resurgence, we just need to get a some sort of spot removal spell to kind of get rid of Voice of Resurgence. Alright, so see if we got the whole crew swinging in on this one. Alright, we got the Voice of Resurgence swinging in. That's going to be a nice little 5/3 body coming across. I think we'll be okay on this one, swinging in for 5. Even if we do chump block, it's still just going to be... we'll still be taking 4, so we'll have to go and take this one. And then we can still go ahead, and if they go for the Xali Pride Mage, once again, if we go for the Pride Mage activation, then we can crack and go for that. Alright, destroy that. You got it. And then let's go and crack the Catacombs, get down a nice little forest on the battlefield, and Scavenging Ooze. Oh, this Toxic Deluge is going to be wonderful. Can't wait to get old ugly head out of here. Horrible card. Just terrible. I don't know why Wizards printed that card. Terrible. Just bad. Bad magic. Alright, so we have the Deathrite Shaman activation. We're going to gain 2, go to 13. Panharmonicon. Hey, what's up, baby? Let's go get the forest down, and let's go for the Toxic Deluge. You want to swing in first. We'll be able to get a... we can go for one more Deathrite Shaman activation. It's going to cut us off Delirium. Now let's go ahead and... maybe we can swing in? Yeah, we're going to swing in. Let's go swing in hot. Maybe we get in for 2, and our opponent doesn't chump block because they're worried about some sort of, I don't know, who knows kind of activation. Alright, swinging in hot. See if they go for the chump block. If they, they're at 27, we might be able to just kind of sneak 2 in. Oh, yeah, there we go. Sneak past old Scavenging Ooze over there. Let's go for Toxic Deluge. Let's go black off this one and then double green. And let's go ahead and pay, we need to pay 2 on this one. 1, 2. Alright. So it's going to get rid of our Deathrite Shaman, our Satyr Wayfinder, get rid of Scavenging Ooze. Get out of here, man. Nobody likes you. Opponent's going to get a nice little token on the battlefield, so they'll be able to put the Rancor on there and still give it a nice little ability. But at least it'll be just a little 1/1 right now. Then we can get down to Ishkanah and get those spiders going. We do have 5 card types in the graveyard, so once we get down Ishkanah, and then we can kind of get those spiders on the battlefield. It looks like our opponent's a little tight on mana. I don't know what it is, but this is like the 3rd Ishkanah video I've recorded this morning where our opponent's tight on mana. So I don't know what Ishkanah's got going on as far as the back end goes, but yeah, she's doing something. And we'll go kick it over to our opponent. Okay, so they do have the Elemental token on the battlefield. If they do hit one more colored source, they're going to be able to get down Saskia, which will be, I mean, nice little chunk of damage. Vigilance Haste, whenever it deals damage to a player, whenever a creature you control does combat damage to a player, deals that much damage to the chosen player. So, if they do end up going for Rancor, they can get it on the Elemental. It'll be a 3/1 body coming across. Oh, and they do have the Stomping Ground down now. So that will put them into Saskia range coming across. Okay, see what they're going for. If not, hey, we tried our best, man. Alright, we got Saskia coming down. It's going to be a 3/4, and then... oh, it was just a 1/1. I was like, man, it's got to be a 2/2. Alright, coming in hot. We're just sitting on a Panharmonicon right now. Swinging for 3. That's going to be 5. And that'll put us down to exactly 1. So we're still going to be able to get down Ishkanah. Just going to go ahead and chump block on those. Draw into Polluted Delta. Let's go and get that down just in case our opponent goes for an Urborg. Let's go for Ishkanah. Need to be careful. Make sure we don't lose 1 life somehow. Now with the Active Delirium, we'll be okay. Get that down. It'd been nice to go for Panharmonicon, but we don't have mana to go for it. We don't have the life total to go for it. Alright, so let's go get down Ishkanah, get the spiders coming across. Yeah, GG. Okay, cool, man. Alright, so we have Saskia coming across, yeah, and then with the Rancor out there, they'll be able to put the Rancor on there and have that little trample damage coming across. So, that is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Demonic Tutor, search your library for a card, shuffle it, put it into your hand. I'm going to make our opponent play it out. But yeah, Ishkanah is not the most powerful commander out there. We did kind of put the deck through the ropes, and we're a little aggressive with their life total on this one, but hey, you got to have fun every once in a while. And it looks like our opponent might be going for a Flavor Lightning Bolt on this one. Our opponent closes it out. We go to -2. I'll probably splice this on with another Ishkanah video that I have. So, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.